So today, what we're going to be doing is the concentration of my concentrates. We're going to take the gold out, and I've set up a station, and I'm borrowing someone's backyard, which I've got to do some yard work in, and so it should be a nice revelation, because there were a couple of spots in October and November where I was finding some steady gold, and what I was doing was I was just digging as much as I could, just doing a fast pan to get off the majority of the larger material, doing a quick screening, and then just packing that stuff out. So today we'll find out what I've got in that concentrated material. So anyways, beforehand, before the irrigation, I've got yard cleanup today. But I've got these holdover tomato plants from last year. I picked about 40 of them last night. So these are really productive, and when you get them to hold over, they are amazing. When I was a kid and I was lucky enough, because it would get chilly, and most of my tomatoes would die, I was always pretty excited and fired up to have them the next year. They've got some more over here, and they've been super productive, and I just harvested them last night. But every couple of days or so, we're getting about 30 to 40 of them. This is probably a 75-year-old fig tree, and it's going to produce well. And then over here is a real gem, and I've been collecting the seeds. This is a pear tree here in Arizona. It's probably got 5 years of life left in it. So now we're going to make our way to the panning station, which I have set up over here, and I'm pre-running my spiral wheel. I have my various pans. We're going to go down to 20 mesh. And I've got some samples of this jasper I found. Go ahead and wet it. See, that kind of simulates what it looks like when it polishes. It's really fantastic because it's that blood maroon red. And I found it out near Cave Creek. And I rolled some of it, and some of them come out polished well. Others, not so much. So I'm gonna talk to someone I know who does a lot of lapidary and see if I can do something with this material. Because the pieces that have come out well have been really beautiful, because the veins are quartz and iron, and then you've got that blood red maroon, and it's fantastic. I can't find my head mount, so it's a little awkward, but regardless, this is from October through April. And so this has been screened 20 mesh. This is my small panning unit. And so you can see this, if you could hear that, is from the last trip I took, and there's some bigger pieces in there, so it went, reasonably well. Now these, which I'm going to put down into this pan, are the nuggets that I found during that time duration. You may have seen, I think, 2 of them already. So there they are. Spread them out. That was a nice one. And I remember exactly where I found that. I found that right on some bedrock, and some people had been going over it, and I went in there, and they missed kind of a downtrend in the rock and underneath, and so this guy came out on the pan of the material that I took from that. Really nice piece, super cool. And I haven't weighed it. Maybe I'll weigh it today. It might be, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of a gram, thereabouts. Not certain, but it's got some thickness to it. So I'm going to go ahead and start feeding these fines. Also, this material is from my last trip. And I know there's some bigger pieces in there because I got them at the end of the day. We can start feeding here, and I can run this several times if I need to. I just use a little plastic spoon and just at my leisure let it do its thing, and then we'll watch it make its way up the line. Right now I've got it on full bore. Might be going a little strong, but you know, gold's pretty darn heavy. I can tweak it back a little bit. Okay, there you see a little black sand getting through now. I'll open it up a little more, and there's nothing wrong with having a little black sand in there. But the idea of using this unit is for it to spare you the grief of going through more black sand, because it can really be challenging. I think I'm going to run it like this for a while, and I'll just periodically test, have a quick look at my little catch unit located in the back. One of the things I've been doing is I've been panning that which is captured in my 20 mesh screen, and right here I finally, after several pans, got some really chunked out gold, really nice, 4 pieces. One's really nice, and I would call it definitely a picker, but that got caught in my 20 mesh screening. There they are. There's 4 of them, 5 of them, and some little ones and some pyrite mixed in. But yeah, they look really good. They're interesting. A couple of them are really rough. Well, the lawn mowing is commenced. It's starting to get there, slowly but surely. But the really good stuff is coming to fruition right here in the pan. And here's a bunch of when I went ahead and screened it, 20 mesh. This is some more gold that was captured and was greater than 20 mesh. So it's the end of the day, and I've done some fine work on the grounds. And here we go. We've got all the fines and little chunkalicious pieces that I've found. And right here we have the nuggets that I showed you. What I would call nuggets. There's actually a couple mixed in there with the fines. We've got a New Zealand coin to give you some size guesstimate, and that is a 1/30th ounce New Zealand coin. It's pretty cool. Something different. I saw it at auction and I got it for significantly less than the spot price, so that was kind of nice. But that's what I've gotten since October. It's through April. And I don't know, I think it's decent. It's probably 12 to 14 trips that I've taken, and I usually spend about, I don't know, 4 to 10 hours, you know, between hiking around and everything. So it's recreational prospecting, but I think it's a decent take, and I'm happy with it. It was really hard. You know, one of the mistakes I made, and remember this, if you use a spiral wheel, I forgot to use some dishwashing liquid to kind of break that surface tension, and so I may have lost some fine gold because I saw a little bit floating about. So my bad, and I should know better by now. But regardless, there it is. It is what it is, and I'm happy with it. Thanks for watching.